Welcome to today's video on the unboxing and setup of the new Coldcard Q from Coldcard. The Coldcard Q is the successor to the latest Coldcard hardware wallet from Coldcard, the Coldcard MK4. What we're going to be doing in today's video is unboxing the device, generating a seed phrase for the device, and touching on some of the new features that the Coldcard Q has to offer. Let's get started. So new on this Coldcard Q are a larger LCD screen, making it easier to read pins and seed phrases or even verify addresses. We have a full QR code scanner as well on the device, and it comes with 2 micro SD card slots. Another really powerful aspect is the full QWERTY keyboard we see across the front. This allows for easy entry of seed phrase recovery, easy entry of your PIN when you're starting up the device. You can even keep secure notes and passwords on the Coldcard Q. Having a full QWERTY keyboard available to you, along with a full range of symbols and shift for turning on caps lock or not, is a really nice way for you to actually enter textual information into the Coldcard. Now, unique to the hardware wallet world is a battery-powered device. And you can power it on with a USB cable, but what we're going to do today is the battery power for this Coldcard Q. So I'm going to start by opening up the back of the device and inserting my 3 AAA batteries, closing the back of the device, and we can go ahead and set it down to get started. Now, before we start setting up this device, I want to give a little bit of a size comparison here. So I have a credit card size SATS card here just for a quick size comparison. It's not too big, feels really comfortable in your hands. And let's go ahead and now turn it on. So to turn it on, now that we have our batteries in it, I'm going to go ahead and press the on button in the top left and just hold it down for just a second. And we see the Coldcard Q light up for us. So it says don't trust, verify, and we're going to see this first screen is the terms of sale and use screen. Familiar with all Coldcard hardware wallets, this terms of sale and use just gives you some initial documentation for you to scroll through and continue. To continue, what we're going to do is press the enter button over here on the right hand side. And next we're going to see a serial number. Now the serial number is actually the serial number that was given to the device, and it should be included on the packing slip that was inserted into the Coldcard Q packaging. So I have that packing slip here. I'll go ahead and bring it down into focus just so I can confirm that that packing slip number, that serial number, looks correct. I want to make sure that my Coldcard Q wasn't swapped out for a fake device or something along those lines. It looks correct to me. I'm just verifying the first few and the last few digits here. Perfect. Let's go ahead and continue on with our setup. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down this information. That's all I need to know. I can press enter here to confirm. Excellent. So similar to other Coldcard firmware versions, we're going to start by choosing a PIN code for our device. Now the PIN code is important because you don't want anybody just getting their hands on your Bitcoin hardware wallet and being able to use it. What we want to do is set a PIN so we give it a little bit more physical security in that regard. Now to choose a PIN code, what we're going to do is go ahead and press the enter button for choose PIN code. All right, and I'll read through the menu options here. It says pick the main wallet's PIN code now. Be more clever, but an example would be 123 is the first part of the PIN, and then 4567 as the second part of the PIN. So similar to other Coldcard models, this PIN is going to have 2 parts. You have the prefix and the suffix of the PIN, the prefix being 123, the suffix being 4567. So you can scroll down the instructions here, and we see that each part of the PIN can be between 2 and 6 digits in total length. So your total PIN can be as long as 12 digits. The shortest PIN, you could do a total of 4 digits. Awesome. Now it does say there's absolutely no way to recover a forgotten PIN, so we must write it down, which is why I have my wallet backup card here in handy. What I'm going to do is go and press the enter button. And again, I get a warning. There's absolutely no way to reset the PIN or factory reset the Coldcard if you forget the PIN. So don't forget the PIN code. I am going to be writing it down. And the Coldcard does want me to press 6 to prove that I actually read this message. Now on this beautiful QWERTY keyboard, I can actually locate the 6 and press it here up top. So the first part of my pin, don't do this at home, we're just going to be doing a pin for this setup video here, but I'm going to do 21 to represent Bitcoin's 21 million supply hard cap. So I'm going to choose the first part of my pin as 2, 1, and then I'm going to press the enter button. This is the first part of my pin. And my anti-phishing words shown here on the bottom of the screen, or bottom of the Coldcard screen, are burden cash, which I'm going to go ahead and write down along with the first part of my pin on this little book or wallet backup card that I've been provided by CoinKite. So let me go ahead and move the device to the side for one moment. I go ahead and center my wallet backup card. And I'm going to write down 2, 1. My anti-phishing words are burden and cash. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and set that back to the side, bring my device back into focus here. And my second part of the pin is also going to be a 2, 1, just to keep it easy for me to remember in this setup video. Let's go ahead and enter 2, 1 and press enter. And it will have me do the entire process one more time just to make sure everything was completely accurate. So I'm going to go ahead and press 2, 1, enter. I see burden and cash, so I know that this device is legitimate. Those are my anti-phishing words. My device has not been swapped out for a fake. And I'll enter 2, 1 here again, press enter, and it says saving on the screen of my device. Go ahead and write down 2, 1 as my pin suffix on my wallet backup card, just to not forget. And now I see my new menu of the Coldcard Q, starting with new seed words. So this is what we're here to do. We're here to set up this device as brand new, not only setting that pin, but getting my master private key represented by my 24 seed words. So when I press enter for new seed words, I'm gonna have the option to pick between 12 words, 24 words, and advanced. We're gonna choose the 24 words. That's the standard with other Coldcard hardware wallets, as well as other popular hardware wallets on the market. So I'm gonna go ahead and scroll down and then press 24 words. The Coldcard will now be generating these words for me to write down. And it's going to show me on this beautiful LCD display the 3 columns here. It's my total seed phrase words, my 24 words, in 3 columns of 8 words in length. So I can start to write down these words in order, 1 through 24, on my wallet backup card. I want to make sure to take my time while doing this. If you're following along and watching this video, I want you to take your time as well. Make sure these words are spelled correctly and in the correct order, because I have a feeling there's going to be a quiz afterwards. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break as I write down these words on my little wallet backup card here. So now I've written down all 24 of my seed phrase words. I do want to make a point here as you're writing down these words, for the first time. It is incredibly, incredibly important. You never want to make a digital copy of these words or share them with anyone. That includes writing them down into a Word document or emailing them, putting them into your password manager, getting them on camera, putting them into the Notes app on your phone. We don't want to do any of that. We want to keep these seed phrase words physically secure, meaning writing them down here as a part of the setup today, as well as stamping them into steel or a metal backup product, which may be popular with some Bitcoin holders, but never ever making a digital copy of these words. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with this setup. I've recorded all of these words. I've given them a once-over as well, just looking down at what I've written, making sure it matches up with what's on the screen here. I'm going to go ahead and press enter. And there is a quiz. So I do want to make sure to pass this quiz with flying colors. It's going to quiz me on the positions of my words because, again, the order of the words is important. So I'm going to examine my seed phrase wallet backup card and pass this quiz by pressing the button 1, 2, or 3 based on the word that's in my word list. So for this example, word 9 is, I'm going to go ahead and check my seed phrase card off camera here. Word 9 is isolate. So I'm going to go ahead and press 2. And I'm going to run through the rest of these words to pass this quiz. Now my Coldcard's going to say applying when I've passed that entire quiz, and it says welcome. Your Coldcard has been configured for best security practices. It's going to give me some additional items that I can set up or turn on. It's giving me just some basic overview of these additional items. So we have our USB port is disabled. We have an NFC capability similar to the MK4 is disabled, and the virtual disk is disabled as well. So right now this device is as pretty close to as air-gapped as you can get, being powered by just AAA batteries without being connected to a computer in any way, shape, or form, with that NFC capability disabled as well. You can change these different settings, the NFC, the virtual disk, the USB, in the settings and hardware on-off section. Just enter to continue. And now we have our main home screen on this Coldcard Q, starting with ready to sign. So my Coldcard now is ready for me to sign transactions, sign partially signed Bitcoin transactions in a variety of ways with this new Coldcard Q, feeding the PSBT or partially signed Bitcoin transaction file in via microSD card in one of the two microSD card slots, as well as via QR code with the new QR code scanner sitting atop the front of the device. And there you have it. We have fully set up a brand new Coldcard Q, everything from setting a PIN to generating a 24-word seed phrase, all while being powered by just 3 AAA batteries. A really impressive device. Thank you for watching. Highly encourage you to go check out more educational content and how-to videos on our Unchained YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.